Namaste. My name is Sita Devi. Welcome to the beginning of a Yin Yoga series. Today we will start with Yin Yoga Basics. Find yourself a pillow and get into a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Begin to breathe deeply. Follow your inhale through your nose as it enters, passing your throat, into your heart, your chest, and your belly. And then opening your mouth and exhaling with a sigh. Doing this again. Deep, full inhale through the nose, all the way to the belly. Opening the mouth and exhaling. And again. Yin Yoga is the yoga of relaxation. And we will be combining it with Bhakti Yoga, the yoga of love, the yoga of devotion. We'll begin by bringing the hands together in Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Keeping the eyes closed, set an intention for your practice. One of the main practices of Bhakti Yoga is kirtan, or chanting. So we begin our practice today, chanting. Sitting up nice and tall, take a deep breath in through your nose. You can gently allow your hands to return down to your knees. And if your legs are getting uncomfortable, you may shake them out, give them a little relaxation and recross them. And the mantra that we'll begin with is Om Hari Om. Try saying that together. Om Hari Om. Sharanam Ganesha. Sharanam Ganesha. So, we'll sing this all together. Join in once you get it. Om Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Now you try. Let's sing. Om Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. All together, sing out. Om Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Sing out. Om Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Sharanam Ganesha. Sharanam Ganesha. Sharanam Ganesha. Sharanam Ganesha. Sharanam Ganesha. Sharanam Ganesha, Sharanam Ganesha, Sharanam Ganesha, Sharanam Ganesha. One more time. Sharanam Ganesha, Sharanam Ganesha, Sharanam Ganesha, Sharanam Ganesha. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Bring your hands back together in prayer position. Coming back to your intention. Another practice of Bhakti Yoga is remembering, the practice of smarana. So remembering your intentions, remembering the divine, remembering our teachers, remembering what's really important to us, our highest truth. Joining together in the sound of Om. And gently bowing your chin to your chest, honoring your intention, honoring your practice. And gently beginning your transition into a child's pose. So you can pull your pillow out from under you and make your way gently and easily forwards, walking your hands to the front. Sitting your hips back and taking the deepest breath you've taken all day. Open up your mouth and let a sigh out. Ha. Let's do 2 more of those. A deep, full inhale. Ha. And one last time. Deepest, fullest inhale. So as we begin this process of Yin Yoga, of deep relaxation, I invite you to come into a space of healing. So letting go of any fears, any worries, any judgments or expectations you may have of yourself. Allowing yourself to be surrounded by love, held and supported. So as we begin, you can gently roll your forehead from one side to the other. Heavy body, heavy head, kind of like a bowling ball. And so, in this practice of Yin Yoga, we really want to take our time. There's no rush to get anywhere. In our lives, we're so busy, always rushing. So this is your opportunity to take it slow. Relax. And then bringing that to a close and reaching your fingertips forwards as far as you can, really stretching your arms forwards, maybe even tiptoe your fingertips. And then inhale, coming all the way up to an all fours position. And glance down at your hands and make sure your fingers are spreading wide monkey palms. And glance down at your knees and see that your knees are underneath your hips and your feet are coming out from your knees, so the body is in nice alignment. And then as you inhale, drop your belly and arch your spine, coming into a cow stretch. And exhale, rounding the back, drawing the belly in, tucking your chin to your chest. Inhale, dropping the belly, arching the spine. And exhale, rounding. Doing a couple of these on your own, finding your own pace, your own breath timing. Moving as fast or as slow as feels comfortable for you. And let's finish up our final round here of cat-cow stretches. Inhale. And exhaling. Allowing yourself on this exhale to move back to child's pose. Relaxing your body. Every muscle, every bone. Every breath taking you deeper into relaxation. And on your next inhale, gently pressing back up to an all-fours position. And exhale, tucking your toes, pressing your hips up to the sky and coming into downward facing dog. And once you get there, bending one knee, dropping the opposite heel, and alternating with your breath. And then next time you inhale, come high up onto both of your tiptoes. And exhale, lower your knees down. And inhale, release the tuck of your toes. And exhale, lower your chin down. Lower your belly down, coming all the way to your belly. And then taking a few breaths here and rock your hips back and forth, giving your legs a nice massage into the earth. And beginning to slide your elbows, coming into Sphinx Pose, elbows coming under the shoulders. And once you get here, hey, tuck your belly so your tailbone tucks under. See if you can lift your belly up off the floor. And then inhale, rolling your shoulders down, scapula pulling down the back. And taking a few breaths, circling the head, relaxing the neck and shoulders. Right, so much of us spend a lot of time in front of the computer or driving. This is a really good stretch to decompress those neck muscles. And some of us feel like we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. So this helps to relax. Maybe exploring the back space for a breath, being mindful not to crunch your neck. And finishing your last breath here. Exhale, lowering the heart, sliding the hands back, coming into child's pose. And let's take another sigh breath here. Deep inhale. Open up the mouth and exhale. Next time you inhale, coming up. All fours position. And then exhale, lowering your hips, and we'll come into the walrus. The walrus is a traditional yin style pose, and it's kind of like cobra pose or up dog, but you're gonna really allow yourself to kind of sink into your shoulders. So it may feel sort of awkward, like a walrus. And so you allow yourself to relax. It's a nice stretch for the ribs. We'll take a few breaths here. One of the main practices of Yin Yoga is holding poses. So you may feel like we're holding these poses for a little bit longer than you're used to. That's the way we get deeper in to the relaxation. The last few breaths really allow your shoulders to relax and sink into your bones. And next time you inhale, energize your arms, right? Firm up your belly, tuck your toes, press yourself into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Welcome to walk the dog. That feels right for you. And then next time you inhale, coming high up onto both of your tiptoes. And exhale, step your feet forwards, either one at a time or lightly hop. And then heel toe your feet out to the outside edges of your mat. Take a nice bend in your knees. Let your head, neck, and shoulders dangle. And then grab your opposite elbows. And allow yourself to gently sway. Exactly. Nodding your head like Mimi was doing is a great way to relax. You can say yes, no. And once you feel like you've swayed enough, coming to stillness, releasing your hands, and taking a long hold here in your forward bend. And so, while we're here breathing deep, you can work your legs towards straight if that feels okay for you, or you can bend your knees deeper. So really, depending on how your legs feel. Some of us are runners and have really tight hamstrings. Others of us have very loose, bendy bodies. So whatever feels right for you is what you should do. And finishing up your last breath here. And as you exhale, stepping your left foot back. So left foot will step back. And then scoot your right foot forwards. Lower your back knee down. You're always welcome to take, if you have a blanket handy, it's nice to place underneath your knee, a little extra protection. And then once you get there, you're gonna track your knee over your front foot. So this is another classic yin style pose, being mindful of your ankle, your Achilles back here. So it's a deep stretch. And then once you get there, allowing yourself to relax into your stretch. Chin can drop to your chest. You can release your palms down. You can always use blocks for your hands as well. So if it feels like it's a little too deep for you, you need to come up, you can use a block. And taking a few last breaths here, relaxing your hips as much as you can, and maybe even walking yourself forwards. And then inhaling, beginning your transition. And exhale, stepping your right foot back, and sit yourself back into child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths, noticing if your shoulders are tight, releasing the tension. We're so accustomed to holding tension in our shoulders that we have to remind ourselves to soften and relax. And last deep breath here. And beginning to transition into the other side. So the right leg will stay back and the left foot will come up. And heel toeing, scooching that left foot forwards or backwards. And allowing that left knee to track over the left toes. Being mindful of your ankle. And taking some breaths here. Again, if the block is available to you, you can use your block. And then for the last few breaths, really allowing yourself to deepen. Beautiful. Exactly, Nick. And then this time, I will begin our transition by tucking the back toes, rocking into your low lunge, and stepping that right foot all the way up. Coming into your forward bend again. This time, step your feet together. And from here, bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, press your back flat. And exhale, release forwards. And inhale, gently press your back, strengthening the backs of the legs. Exhale, fold in. Last time, inhale, flat back stretch. And exhale, fold in deep. And bend your knees. Relax your arms, your spine, your head, your neck. Begin to roll up like a rag doll, one vertebrae at a time. Head will be the last thing to come up. When you get there, bringing your hands together in prayer position. Taking a moment, closing the eyes, coming back to your intention. Remembering what that was. And As you inhale, sweep your arms, reach up to the sky. Exhale, dive forwards, hinging at your hips. And inhale, bringing your hands to your shins. Press your back flat. Exhale, hands will come down. Feet will step back. Coming into plank pose. Just take one breath here. Deep, full inhale. And then exhale, lowering knees, chest, chin, all the way down. Let's come into Danda Pranam here. So Danda Pranam is full prostration. So you'll tuck your chin, your forehead, third eye will place down onto the earth. Hands will come together in prayer position. And taking a moment to honor Mother Earth. Always supported for nourishing us. From here, gently sliding your hands back. Let's press into child's pose. You like to take a little sway. Sometimes nice to release the tension. Here gently, as you inhale, coming up to all fours position. And then again, checking to make sure that you're nice and squared off, so the hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips. And as you inhale, bring your right arm up to the sky. Take a breath or two here, twisting your heart open. Last inhale, shining bright. And exhale, thread the needle. Right arm comes all the way through. Lay your shoulder, your head, everything down. Nice inverted resting pose. Couple last breaths here. Some people may want to try to open that left arm or twist it behind the back. And next time you inhale, reaching that left arm back up if you twisted. And exhale, pressing it down. And inhale, revolving. Reaching your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, place it down. And coming into your other side, inhale. Left arm reaches up. Take a breath or two. Stretch open. Beautiful twisting. Opening, stretching. And exhale, threading the needle. Coming down. Take a few breaths. You're welcome if you like to twist. Bring that right arm around. Nice stretch for the shoulder. And next time you inhale, releasing that arm, reaching the right arm up. Exhale, pressing it down. Inhale, press into that right hand. Reach the left arm up to the sky. And exhale, pressing it down. Coming into a couple cat-cow stretches. Revisiting this. Now that you stretch your shoulders, maybe you can come a little deeper into your spine, into those shoulder sockets. Finishing up your last round, cat-cow stretch. And then from here, coming back to neutral position. And grab your blanket if it's handy for you. Slide it underneath your knees. And then walk your hands back forwards. So this time we'll start with our left foot forwards. You're gonna step it around so it's on the outside edge of your mat, hands in between. And begin to lower your torso down. Some people may be able to come down onto the forearms. It's a nice deep hip stretch. And once you get to the desired stretch, allowing your chin to drop to your chest. This is calming for the central nervous system. Taking a few more breaths here. If it ever becomes too much, you're always welcome to gently back off. Really nice stretching, relaxing the shoulders. Beautiful. You can even play with rolling to the outside edge of that foot for the last breath or so. Coming a little deeper into your hip. Beautiful. And gently beginning your transition up. And heel toe, walking that foot central, coming to the center of your mat. And as you breathe, beginning to stretch that front leg, coming into a runner's lunge. So there's so many different variations. This is your basic stretch here for the back of the leg. And some people may be able to sit all the way back. And some people may even be able to come into Hanumanasana. So wherever you are, being mindful. Super gentle, easy. Never want to overstretch. Beginning your transition, sliding that foot back, and then walking it over to the other side of your mat, coming to the outside edge, coming into Pigeon Stretch. And so if you have your bolster handy or a block, you can slide that for a little extra support underneath your left hip, if you like. Otherwise, allowing yourself to come forwards. And taking your time. This will be a longer hold. So getting as comfortable as you can. The hips are emotional centers. So oftentimes when we're in deep hip stretches, emotions come up for us. Happiness, joy, sometimes tears. So whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're feeling, continue to breathe deeply. A couple last breaths here. Maybe you can come a little bit deeper in. Maybe you can relax a little bit more. Right into a full extension. Some people with the arms. Beautiful, Mimi. Lovely. Right, full prostration. And from here, gently allowing yourself to transition. And there's so many ways of transitioning. That's the beauty of this practice, is whether you just kind of let your legs come forwards or you want to press up, you're welcome to lift that leg up. There's so many ways, right? We can transition. That's the beauty, is finding your own way. Wherever you found yourself, we'll meet together in Child's Pose. Once you get there, taking the deepest breath you've taken all day. Opening the mouth and letting go. And let's try a closed mouth sigh. So it's like the sound and yummy. Taking a deep, full inhale. Preparing yourself for the other side. Gently beginning your transition. If you like having your blanket underneath your knee, you can bring your blanket back, placing it underneath your knees. And then we'll step that right foot forwards, coming to the outside edge of your mat. And gently beginning to make your way forwards. Maybe it's to your forearms. I've even seen some people come all the way down. Right? Some really flexible people can come down. But the goal is really not to go as deep as you can. It's to relax as much as you can. So if you find yourself tensing up, trying to go deep, this is counterproductive. So you really want to back off and find the comfortable stretch for yourself where you can go deep and at the same time stay relaxed. Maybe rolling to that outside edge if it feels okay for you. Gently beginning your transition, coming back all the way up. your heel toe, your foot to the center, preparing yourself for your runner's lunge. So the basic variation again is here. If this is enough for you, awesome. If it's too much, you're always welcome to use this block here. Some people may be able to come even deeper, whether it's sitting back. It's one variation. Some people may even come into Hanumanasana. So wherever you are, relaxing into your stretch. As you're ready, gently beginning your transition, coming up, making your way towards Pigeon Pose. So again, if you like a little extra, you can pull your blanket or your bolster, coming up underneath that right hip. And for more of a stretch, you can bring that right shin forward so that it's parallel. It might be a little too much, right? So if you want less, you just bring your heel back towards your groin area. And coming down, finding your way. The deeper you breathe, the deeper you relax. While you're here, notice if your shoulders are tense. See if you can soften. Notice if you're grabbing your fists. See if you can relax. Last few breaths here. Squaring off those hips if you can. Yeah, nice. And gently beginning your transition back. And again, as you like. Right? So if you like to just kind of swoop those legs around, or some people, it feels really good to come up and stretch that leg up. Depending on what you're feeling today. Our meeting place will be child's pose. Whatever you've chosen for yourself, making your way back. Taking a few breaths, letting it all go. Gently beginning your transition. Let's come up to a seated position. So if you have trouble sitting, right, you're always welcome to sit on a blanket. So if the tendency is to kind of sit back onto your sitting bones like this, you can sit up onto a blanket. And so let's come into half lotus here. And if it's really hard for you to get your foot up, you can place bolster underneath your knee. Support yourself. If both of your knees are up and this is too much for you, right, you can always just extend that leg forwards. Keep it supported, however is nice for you. So taking a few breaths here, seated, closing the eyes. Noticing if your shoulders are up into your ears. See if you can press them down the back. And then if you have a strap nearby, see if you can take your strap. Some people may not need their strap. But if you have your strap nearby, take your strap and wrap it around that right foot. And placing it over your left hip. And begin to revolve your head to the right. Bringing your left hand to your right knee. And then reaching back for your strap. And you can use your strap to help twist. And some people may even be able to reach and grab hold of that right foot. Taking some nice, long, slow, deep breaths here. And while you're here, begin to revolve your head back to the left, getting a different stretch for your neck. Taking a few breaths here. And allowing your chin to drop to your chest. And circling the head in one big circle. And gently releasing your twist. Remove your strap. And release if you have your blanket underneath you. Bring your legs out. Give your knees a nice shake. Windshield wiper feet. Earthquake knees. Couple more windshield wipers. And then if you have your blanket or your pillow that you like to sit on, go ahead and sit on that. Coming into half lotus on the other side. Bringing your left foot up. And again, if you need some extra support or if half lotus is too much for you, you can just have that foot out here. Taking a breath or two before we move forwards, just to ground and settle your energy. Come back to center. And locating your strap if it's nearby. Wrapping that left foot. Bringing it over the right hip. And beginning your twists as you inhale, lengthening, glancing over your left shoulder. Beautiful. Reaching back for the strap, using it to help you twist deeper. Maybe reaching for that foot if you can. And then glancing over your right shoulder, getting a different stretch for your neck. Beginning a circle with the head, chin coming to the chest, big circle. And releasing your twist. Letting your strap go. Moving your blanket out from under you. And coming all the way onto your back. And bringing your knees into your chest. Giving yourself a hug. You deserve it. You can gently rock your knees from side to side, massaging your lower back into the earth. Softening your chest and shoulders, making sure that your head is gently relaxing down. And from here, gently keeping your right leg into your chest, stretching your left leg long. Relax your left leg down on the mat. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, pull that right leg all the way over to the left. Come into a final twist. Glancing over your right fingertips. Taking your last deep, full breath. And exhaling, untwisting. Switching your legs, releasing that right leg, drawing the left leg in. Give it a nice squeeze into your body. Inhale. And exhale, twisting. Allowing your focus, your gaze to come over your left hand. Relaxing deeply into your twist. Gently beginning your transition back to the center. This time drawing both knees into the chest. For one final squeeze, giving yourself a big hug. Oh. And coming into Savasana, final resting pose. Letting your legs stretch out long, flipping your palms up to the sky, closing your eyes. Taking the deepest breath in you can possibly take and pausing at the top of your inhale, holding the breath, kumbhaka, sip in a little bit more air. And exhale. Final relaxation. Softening every muscle, softening every bone. Letting yourself drift off. Part of Bhakti Yoga is hearing, one of the practices. The Sanskrit word for hearing is Shravana. So as you're here in Savasana, I'm going to sing a sweet lullaby. Vande Guru Shi Charanara Vinda Vande Guru Shi Charanara Vinda. Vande Guru Shi Charanara Vinda Vande Guru Shi Charanara Vinda Vande Guru Shi Charanara Vinda Vande Guru Shi Charanara Vinda. Gently beginning to deepen your breath, taking a deep breath into your heart, filling with love, and letting it go. Beginning to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, coming back into your bodies. And taking a long stretch, reaching your arms back, stretching your feet forwards like you're waking up into a brand new version of yourself. And gently rolling onto your left side, curling up into a little ball. Knowing that you're safe, you're held, you're protected. You are loved and cared for. And Gently pressing yourself up to a final seated position. And once you get there, bringing your hands together in prayer position. Remembering your intention one last time. Offering it up to the universe. Finishing our practice together with 3 sounds of Om, followed by Shanti 3 times. Shanti means peace. Now sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Gently bowing your chin to your chest. Namaste.